Hey guys, it is Monday morning. It's a beautiful, if not hot, Monday morning. Already had breakfast. The thing about cooking at home is that it's delicious, and believe it or not, it's actually cheaper per serving than if you went out to eat, even in a place I like to eat, for $1 a plate. It's actually cheaper than that because of the amount of food you can buy at the market for cheap, and it lasts you several meals. So it's a good bargain. The good thing about going out to eat is, as I've said in previous videos, if I didn't get out and make myself be active by walking around, I would weigh 300 pounds by now, because I would just eat. And that's the problem. If I can make it at home, I don't have to walk to go get anything to eat. And sometimes I think in my head, well, why even leave my apartment today? I've got plenty of food, I got the internet, I got a fan. I can get lazy real quick. But luckily son gets bored, and she'll say, no, walk. She wants to go for a walk, so I don't have to worry about sitting around and just getting wider in my apartment. Want to answer a couple had a couple questions from my last video about different things here in town. First thing is, somebody said they heard that if you buy cigarettes here and you take 3 or 4 empty packs to the store, that you'll get 1 pack free. I did ask a few tuk-tuk drivers and the lady at the store, even though she don't speak much English, but they all said the same thing. They've never heard of that. So I was about to say, well, time to start saving my empties instead of throwing them away, but no such luck. Not gonna get nothing free there. Ah, puppies. What's up, buddy? The other thing was about gymnasiums here. They do have several workout facilities, and there's one I can show you on the way back, because I know where that one is. The other ones I'm not sure where they're at, but there's one that comes highly recommended. It's called Anchor Muscle Gym. It's actually right down here somewhere. According to my Google Maps, it's only like 500 meters away, so it's somewhere down here on the river, or by the river. I have not seen it yet. Could just be one of them little places set back from the road. Of course, I'm not looking for a gym, so I'm not too familiar with that. However, the reason a lot of people recommend it is because they might go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week maximum, and they don't feel like paying for a whole monthly membership. But this place, you can go in for just walk right in. It's $1 a day. You can use all their facilities, get a good workout. So if you go a couple times a week, you know, $8 a month. That's a pretty good deal. If you're one of these people that work out every day, they also have a monthly membership available, which I believe, if I'm understanding what this person said correctly, I believe it's $15 per month. $15 per month. So if you go there every day, that's only 50 cents a day. That's a better deal for you. If you're only going to go a couple times a week, you probably just want to stick with no membership. Get your workout in for $1. The thing I find funny is that all these fancier hotels and guest houses, and even the gyms all like to advertise how they have a sauna. And I'm like, yeah, you don't need a sauna. If you want a sauna, just walk around. Even at a slow pace like I'm doing now, just walk around. You have the world's natural sauna, which is the outdoors and a bright burning sun. You will sweat. So those are the two questions I had. And also, yes, they do sell coriander, turmeric, saffron, pepper, salt and pepper combo. You can find all those down at any market. They come in little bags instead of containers like we're used to in the West. But they're fairly big bags. And they're only $1 a bag. I think some of the more unusual spices, like I know the Cambodia pepper, which is considered a luxury item. It's one of the best peppers in the world, made in Cambodia, though that gets pricey. That can be as much as, $5 or $6 for a small bag, because it's considered a luxury item over regular table pepper. Last night, and I wish I would have got it on video, the power went out while I was trying to upload my last video. But it was only for like 10 minutes. As soon as it went out, Seng was sleeping, by the way, because I had to wait to upload it late. So she was sleeping, power went out. I walk outside, check to make sure it wasn't just, my apartment. I do have a breaker box right outside. But nope, the whole street is dark. Everything is dark. No street lights. And at that time of night, usually, you don't see a lot of lights or activity anyway. But no lights, no sound, dark. It was kind of eerie. But 10 minutes later, it came on, no problem. I left the door open, and the dog, my buddy, the dog that you've seen in other videos, he did something for the first time. He walked right into my apartment, just didn't hesitate, didn't lay down first, didn't wait to be asked. He walked. I'm laying on the bed watching YouTube videos on my phone. He walks right in, walked straight across the floor right to the electric wok. We still had some leftover food in there that I was going to heat up later, and tries to take the cover off with his nose. He's trying to nudge the cover off with his nose. I was like, well, that's pretty brave. He goes from not even wanting to set foot inside to, well, I didn't get my dinner earlier, so I'm going to take it now. So I got up, kind of chased him back to the door a little bit, and he walks past. I look on the floor, and there is a spider about half the size of my hand. Huge. Just sitting or standing, whatever it does, on the floor. It wasn't moving, is what I'm saying. It's just there. It is the biggest spider I've ever seen in real life in my entire life. This thing is ginormous. Now here's the thing. When I was back in the States, the apartment I stayed at, we always had spiders every year, every spring and summer. I don't know if they were the same ones like they used our place for their own condominium, their summer condo. But they would always hang out, like 4 or 5 fairly big ones for where I live. They would hang around outside. They didn't get in the way. I let them be. They always had these big, huge webs, and they would catch all the other flying critters that I didn't like, mosquitoes, flies. They always had their webs full. Yep. No, thank you. So, I want to say I'm not scared of spiders. Never have been. But there are many, many things here that would be harmless where I come from that can kill you easily. I do not know which ones are venomous, which ones are poisonous. I don't know which ones bite, which ones don't. I don't know any of that information, and this thing was big. And here's the thing, I did not want to kill it. I just wanted it away from me. So I woke Seng up and I started pointing to the floor. She got up, and I'm trying to say, I'm just trying to find out what kind of spider is it. Is it going to kill me if it bites me? I just wanted general information while I'm pointing at it. Almost without hesitation, she picks up a pair of pants that she had worn earlier in the day, raises it overhead, and in one motion, poof, crashes it. All of a sudden the spider is flat. Its legs go flying off. She just throws her pants back in the corner and goes back to sleep. I'm like, oh, she's a stone cold killer. Like, no hesitation. And I never found out the answer to my question. Was it, you know, is it dangerous? And then I had to sweep out the corpse outside and clean up the gut mess. So yeah, it was a very weird night. Power goes out. Dog just comes trotting in trying to steal my food. A spider that could have easily picked me up and carried it on its back shows up out of nowhere, no idea where. All I do know is that if I didn't want to make a move when I saw it, because I didn't want it scuttling away, because if it would have gotten away without me catching it, I would have definitely had to have moved. I would have just packed, go into a guest house, find a new place tomorrow. I don't care about my deposit. Because if I can't find it, I'm not sleeping. I wish I would have had the forethought to get a picture of it or some video before Seng the Merciless took its life. But if you believe in Buddhism, then yeah, its soul is somewhere now waiting to be reincarnated as something better, I guess. But what a way to go. Also reminds me to hide the sharp objects if she ever gets upset with me. Yeah, more construction going on here. The city's not the only one getting ready for Khmer New Year. A lot of businesses are sprucing up their places and actually building stages and things for the different celebrations that we'll be having. Currently it's the 9th of April as I'm recording this, and the official celebration begins on the 13th. So there's 4 more days. The actual New Year, Khmer New Year, lasts 3 days. But generally there'll be celebrations the days and the week following. Random events popping up. A post-celebration celebration. Hey, kitty, kitty. Nope. And the other day, Sang went and got her hair done, along with the manicure and pedicure. I didn't get mine done that day. So I think I'll walk up here. There's a barber shop right around the corner from where I live on Watbo Road. They always seem to be busy with the locals. I have seen a couple foreigners in there from time to time, so see about getting my hair cut for a couple bucks. Maybe not today though. I'm not going to get a job till after the Khmer New Year, so if I get it closer to when I can actually start applying again, it'll stay shorter for longer. That way I won't have to get it cut one more time afterwards. Winnie the Pooh seat cover. Keep your seat from getting so hot. Well, there you go. There's an idea. Something I haven't seen around here. You can make and sell different branded seat coolers. You can make them cheap enough, sell them for $3 each. I think you do pretty well, because everybody has a moto. If it stays out in the sun too long, you don't want to just be flopping down there in shorts. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Got some music going here. Alright, it's now Monday night, and I realized when I was looking at the footage before I uploaded that I never actually ended the vlog. It just kind of got shut off because of the music coming from the from that car detailing company. So I figured I'd let you see some of the lights that they have going on for the celebration. If I waited till it got too dark and they were all on, you might not be able to see them that well. So I don't know if you can see across the river and hanging from the trees. Once it gets a little darker, all these overpass things, whatever you want to call them, they'll be all lit up. Earlier in the week, they had lights wrapped around most of these trees that were all lit up too. Very bright, but very, very pretty. I don't know why they took them down. Maybe it was just a test run to make sure they worked. I don't know. But they're not up anymore. But it's going to be very bright and colorful for about a week here. And I also noticed they're stepping up their cleaning game as far as garbage goes. You don't see the barrels overflowing with trash. City came along, got rid of that. Really putting an effort into making it nice and beautiful and getting ready for Khmer New Year. Some people would say they should do that all year round. I would agree, but I'm not in charge of things. Anyway, I figured I'd end the vlog here officially. I do have one more thing to add about the gymnasium situation. Just like the pools, if you're not staying at a hotel or guest house, but there is one close by that has a gym, most of the time they'll allow you to use it for a certain fee. This would be mainly, of course, if you're just passing through and you're not staying long term. Maybe you just come to see Angkor Wat and spend the night on Post Street before heading out somewhere else. I'm not sure how much it is. I know the pools, anywhere from $3 to $5 a day to use, or if you buy the equivalent of that in food and drink at their guest house or hotel, at their restaurant, you can also use the pool. And the gyms work like that also. So what I'm saying is, if you come here and you're close to a hotel that has a gym, you don't have to worry about going out and finding an actual gym. You just go to that hotel and use it for a fee. And that'll about wrap it up. Earlier I went home and watched WrestleMania on YouTube. Somebody already had it. I had the full thing on YouTube. Thankfully, I'm a wrestling nerd, always have been my whole life. And I had the WWE network basically since it started, until, of course, before I left, trying to save money. So I don't get to see a lot of their live events, but YouTubers upload all the events. You got Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and of course all the pay-per-views. Of course, WrestleMania is like 6 hours long, so we're not getting out again until now. So I'll see you guys in the next one.